Alright. I think I got it right. I think I got it right. I completely forgot how to do this. Completely forgot how to do this. But, we are back, ladies and gents. Yeah, it's been a bit of a minute. A lot of stuff went on. Try not to ignore your mental health, people, because then stuff like this happens. It's been about a year or two since I've like legitimately posted on this channel, and it's weird because I was pumping out like 2-3 videos a week, and all of a sudden I just kind of stopped. My only advice, the only thing I could probably say about that is just don't ignore your mental health. That's pretty important stuff. So, but we're back. I want to try and get this show rolling again. I got a lot of stuff that I haven't finished, that I want to finish. I have a lot of stuff that I haven't started that I want to start. I have a lot of stuff that I have in mind that I want to start doing. There's the dog. One of those things is I want to start doing reviews. This is the first one. I want to start just doing reviews of just trying to keep up weekly with wrestling and stuff, the world of professional wrestling. So just a quick segue into, I guess, the intro here. Raw on Netflix. Standing on business, I'm a big stepper. Underground methods, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Alright, so, show opened with a promo by Dwayne, which was kind of nothing. Let me know if you agree with me or not, but I kind of felt like he just kind of talked nothing. Bro came out and said so much in 10 minutes, and at the same time said absolutely nothing. Like, he just came out, did like a 2-minute, not even a 2-minute, he did like a 20-minute, just like a stupid, just tie, and we've made so much money, and welcome to Raw on Netflix, and Netflix this and Netflix that, and if it's you Mel, and that was it. Like complete corporate, just no character at all, just complete corporate, just nothing, just complete corporate nothing. And then not only that, but he just comes out and just starts shaking hands with Cody. Just starts shaking hands with Cody, starts just like being all buddies with Cody. And later on Instagram, he starts posting him like trying tequila with Cody, and they show that on TV too. They just show that shit. Just he's buddies with Cody now. Alright, I'm gonna go on a limb here, and that brother's not doing Mania. There's no way he's doing Mania. Not after that fiasco. I mean, if he was doing Mania, he would have taken advantage of the time. He would have taken advantage of the moment, and he would have turned it into this whole big deal heading towards Mania. But clearly, he's probably not going to do Mania. He probably has like 30 Moana reshoots he's got to get to. There's no way he's doing Mania, especially not with the promo he cut yesterday, because it was a nothing promo. He didn't do anything. So I don't even know what to rate the Dwayne's promo on here, because it wasn't really even a promo. It was not a promo in the sense of a promo, wrestling promo. It was a sense of a actual promo. So I think I'm just gonna not even rate Dwayne's promo. It was just corporate speech. So it's just completely nothing, honestly. There's nothing of note. So I don't know. Dwayne coming out. That's it. Alright, so then up next we got the Tribal Combat. We got Solo and Roman, which I was looking forward to if this was 3 months ago, but now I'm kind of not looking forward to it because this has been stretched. Something I've noticed with this show, a lot of these stories, maybe with the exception of the Seth and Punk one, because the Seth and Punk one didn't really need to be stretched. the Seth and Punk one naturally stretched itself because of injuries. That's not within Hunter's control. It's not within the company's control. So like, that's just part of it. But like Liv and Rhea, these two have been feuding for so long. Even before Rhea's injury, they've been feuding for so long. And Roman and Solo, that didn't even really have injuries. That's just been stretched out to oblivion at this point. So I was looking forward less to the match. I was looking forward more towards finally seeing this fucking thing end already. I got on my notes here. Roman vs. Solo. Of course, if y'all need some kind of introduction to the feud, I guess. So far, what happened, Roman Reigns, he was the head of the table. He was the tribal chief, head of the family. Then Solo Sikoa, he was Roman Reigns' enforcer. He was Roman Reigns' enforcer. You know, he was kind of the Chewbacca to his Han Solo. He would just do whatever he wanted to do. He was his minion, his loyalist minion, you know? And eventually Roman lost at Mania against Cody Rhodes, of course. And Solo decided, well, since Roman's not here and Roman lost, I think it's time for me to step up and take over the family. And so he does. He takes over the family. He becomes the tribal chief and everything, self-appointed. The old bloodline, you know, Jay, Jimmy, Sammy. I mean, not really Sammy. Sammy was already out, and Jay was already out too. But Jimmy and Paul, they don't really like this idea. So, long story short, because if we recount the whole bloodline story, we're gonna be here for 3 hours. But long story short, Solo kicks everybody out from the old bloodline and then brings in new people. He's got Jacob Fatu. He's got the Tongans. He's got the Guerrillas of Destiny from New Japan. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. And so, and then Roman came back, and now, of course, they have this whole rivalry where Solo said, hey, you lost at Mania, you're not the tribal chief anymore, I am. And then Roman says that he's the only one, he's the tribal chief, and blah, 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 blah. So, match itself, right? This match was really slow at first. Listen, man, Solo, don't get me wrong, he's got potential, he really does, he's great, and he's really kind of grown, but man, that boy kind of fucking boring to watch in the ring, brother. Like, I watch a Solo match, and I just kind of, I'm waiting for, like, the other person to kind of get something out of him, because like I said, he's good, and he's really grown into, like, you know, the role of being this villain, and he's actually become really fucking funny recently. Like, he's great, but it's just like, I just don't know, like, I think Solo's one of those guys where if you pair him with the correct person, he can probably give you a good match, but if you don't pair him with the correct person, it's just not going to very well. The match itself, it was pretty okay. Roman, I mean, it's Roman, he can probably carry a fucking broom into a match like Kenny, but I don't know, I didn't feel that much of a, maybe it's because I'm also sick of just the whole bloodline BS. Maybe I'm just kind of sick of it, but like, I don't know, it just didn't hook me like any other match would. I guess notes here, the interferences were expected. Kind of devalues the whole, oh well, it's just gonna be one-on-one, no family involved, that they had agreed on. But whatever, I guess. I just don't know. The match to me, it wasn't anything super crazy to write home about. I did like the near falls. I did like they were able to hook in the crowd later on in the match. That was pretty cool. Other than that, I don't know. I don't even know what rating to really give it. I'm not even gonna rate matches on these, honestly. I'll rate promos, but I'm not really gonna rate matches unless it's something that really moves me or really irks me. Yeah, it's just kind of, yeah, I thought the match was okay. I thought the interferences were granted. They were expected. They did their service. Yeah, I thought the match was okay. So, nothing to really write home about. Thought the match was okay. what was really, I guess, kind of disappointing was the fact that after the match, Dwayne comes out and then does nothing. I was legitimately expecting him to just pull a swerve, like just pull a fast one, and just be like, "Oh, well, the promo from earlier was just me bullshitting." Like, here we go. This is me actually doing something now. But no, he never did anything. He just stood there, just like this, just like, and then watched Roman celebrate. Which, again, I thought was kind of weak, because like, why? Why even bring him in the first place if you're not going to do anything with him? If you're going to just do the promo at the beginning, which again, don't even know why you need to do that promo unless it's just to Netflix. But why even bring him out in the first place? There's no real point. He didn't do anything. If he was gonna maybe cut a promo on Roman, or what I was expecting, maybe just like kick him in the nuts or something, just anything at all to kind of make his appearance there worthwhile. But no, nothing. He just I think if I remember correctly, he presented to Ulafala to Roman and he just kind of fucked off. That's it. It's not really a complaint, but it's more of a, I guess, not even a worry either, but just kind of an observation. What are we going to do with Solo? His whole character now is irrelevant. His whole character is nothing anymore. He's useless. He's nobody now. I mean, I guess you could write that into his character now, the fact that he's nobody, but who is Solo Sikoa anymore? He's not the tribal chief. He doesn't have the Ulafala. If the Tongans and Jacob Fatu still follow him, they're gonna look like idiots, because again, he's lost every time. Solo has no big major victory really attached to him besides maybe that John Cena one that happened a while ago. And if you want to count the times that he's pinned Roman in like tag matches and stuff, but like other than that, he doesn't really have like a memorable, meaningful win. And now he just lost. And his only character trait, his only saving grace was, I've got the Ulafala, I'm Roman Reigns' replacement, I'm the tribal chief, and I got this army of crazy, rabid bastards following me now. But he's not that anymore. He doesn't have the Ulafala, he's not the tribal chief. If they still have Jacob and the Tongans follow him, that's going to damage their characters, because they're going to look like idiots. Because again, Solo has no credibility. Like, who's going to follow him? Why would you follow him? He's done nothing but fucking lose. Why would you follow him? And again, he lost to Roman again. Why would you follow him? Why would you even bother with Solo? And I guess you could go, and this is just my writing brain, my just theater kid in me writing, but you could go with the whole, oh well, you know, Solo, he actually treats us with respect, unlike Roman, so that's why we're still following him. We believe, even though he lost, we believe that he's still a tribal chief. Like, it's not factual, but it's what we believe. And you could kind of continue the story that way, even though we really shouldn't, because this has been drawn out way too much. And I kind of hate the fact that I'm giving them ideas now, because I see them doing that. But I don't know, man. That's just, I don't know what's next for Solo now. He's just kind of, he has no character, he has no direction now. He's just kind of, he's nothing now. He's not a tribal chief, he's nothing. So, I don't know. That's kind of an observation. I don't know what they're planning with Solo, but hopefully they're able to save it. And later on, we also had the John Cena speech. Yeah. So in terms of promo-wise, I forgot how much I hated the John Cena Barney promos. Man, this one brought me back, man. I forgot how much I hated this dude's Barney promos, where it's just like, y'all remember the one where he was talking about Call of Duty? Oh my god, brother. Ooh, those were some dark times. But it kind of reminded me of that, in a sense where like he starts being really goofy and playing up to the goofiness with the crowd. But the difference is, even though, yeah, I kind of found that a little bit annoying, because I was like, oh my god, not this dude, no, don't start again. but at the same time, it was kind of like charming in a way, because I guess I've just grown at this point, and the fact that I get to see Cena one more time before he leaves, kind of, I guess, I don't know, it turns a brother sensible, you know, it turns a brother sensitive. So I don't know, I guess I fell into it, and so yeah, he announces that he's gonna be in the Rumble this year. That's gonna be a lot of people who are potential winners for the Rumble this year, man. It's crazy. So the storyline of John trying to get his 17th and possibly making it to Mania continues, and I'm here for it, man. I'm here for that ride. I gotta get me a John Cena shirt, man. Just like one last one. I gotta get one of those, man. It's crazy. I gotta get a Cena action figure for my like collection back there. I got the boys back here. You see that? And I got the wrestling, and I got the Star Wars one, and then I got the low down here. The mic's in the way, but I got the little Marvel one. But yeah, man. That was a useless flex. But anyways, yeah, the John Cena promo, I thought it was okay. It was pretty good. Yeah, let's see what this story goes. We'll see where the story goes. You have a lot of options with this story, so hopefully they take it in a good direction. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Listen, man. This thing has been going on for like a year now. Maybe a year and a half. Please let this be the end. Like, I'm not kidding. Please let this be the end. Like, legitimately, after this, have either Liv or Rhea just fuck off to SmackDown and leave the other person on Raw, and just do not have them speak to each other again, for the love of God. Because this story has been going on for way too long. This story should have ended months ago. This story probably should have ended between maybe Bad Blood and Survivor Series, and Survivor Series is stretching it too much. This should have ended months ago, but yeah, here we are. The correct result, sure, yeah, have Rhea win. But honestly, at this point, I've been so drained of this fucking thing that I didn't care whether Rhea or Liv won. I just wanted this thing to end. Rhea won, that's great, that's fantastic. Keep her on Raw, send Liv to SmackDown so she can go feud with someone else. Please, please keep them separated. Do not continue this. Please do not continue this. For the love of God, please do not continue this. Just end it here. You got your little story thing. You got a little. You're over your little love triangle. That's done. We're done. That's it. Alright, we're done. So, pretty okay match. Don't remember much about it, to be completely honest. Just kind of parts here and there. The Riptide, and then Liv kicks out. The Oblivion, of course, on the chair, and then Rhea kicks out. I think personally the Oblivion is a really bad finisher. I think she should really change it to something else. Honestly, why did she kind of stop doing the Codebreaker as a finisher? I thought that was like her thing before, and then she just started using Oblivion. If you want to keep doing Oblivion, use it as kind of like a signature, like a spot to pop the crowd here and there. But like, don't use it as a finisher. It doesn't look good. It's not a good finisher to sell. The only person I've ever seen sell it moderately well is Rhea, and even then she has to put in like extra effort to make the move look good. So just keep using the Codebreaker. Hell, I've seen her do the top rope Codebreaker from fucking 2K. Use that as a finisher. That's way better than the Oblivion. Change that little flatliner from the ropes. Fuck all that. Switch to the Codebreaker from the top rope. Call that the Oblivion. Done. Settled. Liv and Rhea. Do I start giving match ratings? I'll give this one a rating just for the fuck of it. We'll figure it out as we go on with these episodes. But Liv and Rhea. I don't know. Let's rate it out of 10 stars. I don't want to be Melter 5 stars. Let's do it. Liv and Rhea. 4.5 out of 10. It was okay. No, actually, not even that. No, that's too harsh. Let's do 5 out of 10. It was okay. It was passable. It was okay. It was alright. So, up after that, which was one of the notes I have here is literally that. The fucking Undertaker shows up. And I thought, okay, well, they're gonna have him come over here and he's probably gonna cut a promo about like, hey, Raw on Netflix, I wish this was here during the Attitude Era and blah blah blah. But it was much less impactful than that. I have written here, Undertaker shows up in a motorcycle, then bounces. Lol. And then I have the Simpsons meme where the grandpa just kind of, I'll splice it in there. I'll put it in there. The grandpa just shows up and then leaves. That's literally what the Undertaker did. He just shows up, puts his cap on the thing, does turn, and grabs his cap, fuck off. He just came in with the bike, just that was it. That was it. Completely useless. Completely no point in this appearance. I heard somewhere, and this might not be true. This might be true. I don't know. I don't really fuck with dirt sheets that much. I just kind of read them and move on. But I heard that apparently this segment was put here in place of Becky Lynch's fucking return. You're telling me you decided to not progress another storyline that could potentially have big money implications for Mania, like Becky Lynch's return? Maybe confront Rhea Ripley, maybe confront Liv Morgan, have Rhea versus Becky 2 at Mania, have Liv versus Becky at Mania. A new fresh story, because Becky has past history with both of them. But no, you decided to have Undertaker come out here, do a quick little spin with the bike around the ring, and then fuck off. Alright, up next in terms of other stuff, random Travis Scott entrance. I put random on there because as I was watching, I saw that the camera lingered on him for a really long time. I wrote that note before the Jey Uso entrance. Yeah, Travis Scott just showed up there, and then Jey Uso made his entrance, and Travis Scott was smoking a blunt, and Jey Uso said earlier today that he wanted to take a hit out of that blunt, but he thought that it wasn't a good idea. Jay, we're on Netflix, buddy. Who the fuck cares? Take a hit of the blunt. I thought that was a beast. Bro just came out vibing, just. I thought that was badass. I don't know. That's me. I don't even smoke, and I thought that was beast. I thought it was fucking cool. But yeah. Honestly, they should have just did the whole entrance on Fiend, with Fiend in the background. I do like Jey Uso's theme, but like, come on. Come on. The meme literally is Fiend as Jey Uso's entrance with Travis Scott and shit. Like, shout out to V, by the way. But like, come on, bro. The whole meme is Travis Scott being the entrance music. So I would have just kept Fiend as just playing, and Jay can come in and do his entrance. And yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. The entrance is great. The entrance itself is great. Jey Uso's entrance is always great. So yeah, man. Entrance for Jey Uso with Travis Scott, 10 out of 10. Would recommend again. More wrestlers either drinking or smoking on TV, please, because that's a vibe. They look pretty fucking cool doing so. Up next after that is yeah, it's Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. I'm not gonna lie, man, this match is kind of fucking boring. I put Jey Uso in the same category as Solo, where Jay is entertaining. Jay's got good marketability. Jay is over as fuck, and that's fantastic. In the ring, I think he's solid. Not the greatest, not super, but I think he's solid enough to carry his own. But with Jay, it's the same thing as Solo. You really need to know who to pair him with, because if you don't pair him with someone that can like really get that match out of him, It's gonna be a snooze fest, bro. I'm not too huge into the Yeet thing. I think it's okay. I think it's kind of annoying actually sometimes. But I understand that it's marketable. The kids fucking love that shit. It's everywhere. You can put that shit on a t-shirt, you can put that shit on the glasses, you can put that shit anywhere. Yeet is super marketable, and I understand why they push it so hard, because hell yeah, but that's making the big bucks. And I understand why they're pushing Jay so hard too, because like, fuck yeah, man. Like, do you not see the entrance? Do you not see the entrance? But man, I almost fell asleep in this match, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Not only that, but why did Jay win and win a fucking roll up? Why didn't Drew win this? Drew is the one with like the big like thing going on right now of him taking out the bloodline. Why did you have Jay win just to kind of stifle Drew McIntyre's momentum? He was taking out everybody a few weeks ago, and now all of a sudden he just lost randomly. So telling me that Drew McIntyre was able to beat Sami Zayn every single week, but then Jay's gonna just roll him up real quick and pull a fast one. This sounds to me like they're just gonna stretch this a little bit too, and they're just gonna have like a rematch next week, and then they're probably gonna have Drew take him out, which is something I noticed. No heel won on the Netflix debut at all. No heel. It was all just babyface wins. I don't know whose idea that was, but you're fired. Yeah, no babyface, no heels won. But yeah, I would have had Drew win. Yeah, I would have had Drew win, and I don't know. This match is kind of, it's kind of a snooze fest, honestly. 3 out of 10. I don't know. Just kind of fell asleep on this. We get a random Gunther promo. Hell yeah, I love Gunther. I love this whole fuck poor people, I'm better than you, and you will enjoy me being champion gimmick. He's the fucking man. I love Gunther. The only reason I'm putting this little segment here talking about that promo is because why the fuck would you not put your world champion on his show, on the biggest show of his show? Why wasn't Gunther here? It's the Raw premiere on Netflix, and he's the Raw champion. Why isn't he here? Why isn't he like featured prominently? Why isn't he like the center attraction? Shit, man, it shouldn't even be Dwayne coming out to do that promo at the beginning. It should have been Gunther coming out there like, hey, Netflix premiere of Raw, you know, thank you very much, appreciate you guys, Netflix, you know, thank you, money, thank you, because like, yeah, that's he's the champ. But no, he just gets like a quick little 2-minute video promo here, and that's about it. No, he should have been here because he's the fucking champ. And yeah, that's my notes here. What the fuck? Why isn't the champ here? Almost knocked down the mic. Oh my god. Okay. Before we get to that, I don't know if it happens after or before this. I just kind of threw it in there because I just did my notes all randomly. Obviously the Penta little video package, it showed his name. I am so excited for this fucker to show up, man. I love this motherfucker. So hell yeah, I thought it was gonna happen tonight, but apparently it got again. This is dirt sheet stuff, so take it with salt. But apparently Penta's debut was cut with the segment I'm coming right now that I'm gonna talk about. Which, if it was, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, your days are fucking numbered. Anyways, yeah, I just love Penta, and supposedly he's gonna face Chad Gable next week. Chad Gable and Penta, bro. You caught me. Me atrapaste. Es cine. Real quick, they do announce 2 matches for next week. It was Lyra Valkyria. Bird Woman, Bird Girl, versus Dakota Kai for the first ever Women's Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, man. Hyped up for that one. Actually, I'm rooting for both of them. They both deserve it. So whoever wins, it's one of those matches where like I don't care who wins. I want both of them to have fun because they both deserve it. So if Lyra Valkyria wins, if Dakota Kai win, I'm happy with both results. They both deserve it. If Dakota Kai wins, which who's the heel here? Is Dakota the heel? Is Lyra the face? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. If Dakota wins, can we like straight up just have a feud between them for like up until Mania? Like, this is the women's Intercontinental title, right? First ever, right? Give them time. Don't be fucking 2-minute match. No, give them time. And not only that, but like give them time in terms of like let them build their own story till Mania, dude. Fuck yeah, have the women's IC title be defended at Mania for the first time ever. Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai rematch from Raw next week. Oh yeah, put a little stipulation in there too. Have it be like a 15-minute Iron Man match, Iron Woman match, or whatever you want to call it. Hell yeah, why not? That's what I would do if I was booking it. But then again, this isn't Universe Mode. This isn't 2K, so hey man, I would do that. Just have the ladies go crazy. Yeah, on who I'm going for, I'll early predictions before next week. I'll go with I would put it on Dakota, so that way we can build till Mania. Have Dakota have like a 1 to 2 month reign up until Mania, and then have Lyra win it at Mania. But I'm thinking they're gonna give it to Lyra. So I'm gonna. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead Dakota. I'm gonna go with Dakota Kai. That's my pick. Dakota Kai. Next week we'll see if I get it right. And then they also announced Sheamus and Ludwig. I'm doing bad with names today. Ludwig Kaiser. The match graphics, bro. The moving graphics. Yo, these look clean as hell. These look great. So big fan of the moving graphics. They look fantastic. So keep those going. Early predictions. I'm gonna go with Ludwig because Ludwig needs a win. Ludwig really needs a win, and I want him to get pushed to the IC title picture. So Ludwig for the win. My predictions for next week: Lyra, Dakota, and Ludwig. I almost fucked that up. Yes, sir. And now we get Hulk Hogan. Oh no, man. Oh no. What happened? Who? And listen, man, again, this is dirty stuff, so take it with some salt. But if it's true that they cut Penta's debut for this shit, oh my god, brother. Oh my god. And then that's where I got the whole brother thing too. Like, I just can't stop saying it now because of this stupid fuck. But that's because I keep seeing memes of this dumbass on Twitter. But like, whose idea was it to bring this dude out in our year of our Lord 2025 in LA on Raw, especially knowing the controversies this dude is attached to, especially the most recent controversies this dude is attached to? Whose idea was it to bring this dude out? Why couldn't you have just had Jimmy Hart come out and just promote that himself? Just have Jimmy Hart come out. If you really, really, really need to have that ad there, if you really, really need to have someone promote Hogan's beer, have Jimmy Hart come out. Hey guys, hey daddy, just wanted to come out and let you guys know to buy Hogan's beer. Done. Boom. Ain't nobody gonna. There might be some people that boo Jimmy Hart, I'm not gonna lie. But ain't nobody gonna boo Jimmy Hart. Not that hard, at least. They're not gonna boo Jimmy Hart. Like, you know, not that crazy, at least, you know? Like, just have Jimmy Hart come out with the American flag, do the whole, hey, daddy, blah, 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 and then just, you know, have him with the megaphone in the ring. Have him go to the ring with the megaphone and just be like, go buy Hogan's beer, blah 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 blah. He'll probably get a couple of boos still because it's running Hogan's brand, but man, like, still, bro, just like, don't have Hogan come out here. Just don't have him come out here, because what happened is exactly what's going to fucking happen if you have him come out here. So Hogan comes out, starts doing a promo, starts doing a babyface promo. not only a babyface promo, but like full shill mode corporate bullshit. Just sell, buy my shit, buy my beer, blah 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 promo. I don't remember. Actually, no, I remember a line from the promo where he says that I think he was like the greatest partner, the greatest tag team partner he's had is like Andre the Giant or some shit. But like none of his past partners compared to his greatest tag team partner, the fans, as everybody's booing the shit out of him. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, I don't even know how to say it in English, so I'm just gonna say it in Spanish. For all my peeps out there, bilingual, vergüenza ajena. Vergüenza ajena. For real. Dude, legit, I had to mute it for a second because I was like, oh my god, bro, like, this is fucking embarrassing. I can't fucking watch this, bro. Like, dude is coming out here trying to kiss ass and chill and sell his shit, and everybody's just boo, boo. Oh my god, bro. And then you can see it in his face too. He's pissed. And poor Jimmy Hart was in the background, and you can see in his face that he's just like, he's just trying to like wave the flag, like, sorry man, like I'm just here waving the flag, like I'm not part of this, bro. I'm not with him. And he's just, and he tries every trick in the book to get a cheap pop. He mentions legends. I think he even like mentioned the city name. He might have made or may not have. Someone correct me there, but I believe he mentioned the city name. He like starts throwing his catchphrases around. He starts like, oh my god, bro, like he's trying everything under the sun to like get these people behind him, get at least a cheap pop real quick. Like every trick in the book, none of it is working. Nobody's buying this dude's shit. Nobody cares. Everybody's booing the shit out of them. I almost feel bad, but then again, it's Hulk Hogan. So yeah, I don't feel bad at all. I actually kind of found it fucking hilarious. So embarrassing as fuck, but it's hilarious. Hulk Hogan deserves it. You're a racist piece of shit. So there you go. Yeah, that was the Hulk Hogan segment. I just had to make some note of it because it's going viral too. It was crazy, bro. It was fucking hilarious. Oh, it was great. And of course, the main event of the evening, ladies and gents, it is CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. So, first of all, Michael just straight up doxing poor fucking Seth. Just, oh yeah, Colby Lopez, he showed up at whatever and trying to be a student for Punk. It's fine, bro. Just dropping government names out here. It's okay. But anyways, I like the story going on for these two. I do not think we should stretch it out too much, like we've had with other ones. I think we should have this match, maybe maybe a rematch on the Road to Mania, like on the actual Road to Mania, like after the Rumble or something. Have them see each other in the Rumble, like in the middle of the Rumble, have them fight each other. But I think we should have this match and then wait a minute for the next one, not just have this one now, the next one at the Rumble, or this one now, the next one at the Chamber. Like, no, let's wait, and don't have this at Mania either. You could have it at Mania, but if you're gonna have this at Mania, you need to throw Drew McIntyre in there because he deserves it. He deserves to be in this. It should be a triple threat. But if you're not going to do this and you're still sticking, because apparently the plan is they're doing Roman and Punk at Mania because of just the massive amount of views they got at War Games. If you're going to stick to it, if you're going to stick to Roman and Punk at Mania, I would just do Punk and Seth now. Don't stretch it, actually, no. Like, keep them... Obviously, still have them, like, throw digs at each other and shit. But, like, kind of make some space between their matches. I wouldn't have Seth and Punk have a match with each other again until after WrestleMania. I would pick up that feud after WrestleMania. Legitimately, the Raw after Mania, I would probably have Seth just come out and just beat the shit out of Punk, and that way you can resume the feud again. But I wouldn't have Punk and Seth touch each other again up until after Mania, if what you're going for is Roman and Punk. But if Roman and Punk is not what you're going for, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because Dwayne is not in the picture anymore, so what the fuck is Roman gonna do? If that's not what you're gonna go for, I would honestly just if that's not what you're gonna go for, I would just do Punk, Seth, and Drew at Mania. Just throw Drew McIntyre in there. Hell, if you really are going to do Seth and Drew with Punk at Mania, have their rematch happen at the Chamber, and then have Drew interfere, beat the dog shit out of both of them, and then you can build it up from there. But if you're going to stay with Roman and Punk, do not have them touch each other again. Have them throw jabs at each other here and there. You can have them throw shade at each other at Twitter or something, or like in interviews and shit. Just, I don't know, have Seth call Punk a bitch, and then have Punk call Seth like a bitch back or something. But like, don't have them touch each other again until after Mania, because you gotta save that feud. You gotta. So far the match was great. I do know that I believe Seth kind of fucked up a little bit at the ending there. He was doing the Dean Ambrose, I swear to God, bro. He was doing the John Moxley spot. Oh, that's gonna piss off so many AEW marks. I watch AEW too, you fucking pricks, and I'm trying to review it too. He was trying to do the John Moxley spot from him in Punk's match, but I think Seth just didn't like guide himself very well, which is, I mean, it's a common mistake. It's nothing to be crazy worried about. I saw a lot of people bitching and moaning about it on Twitter, but it's not that big a deal. But yeah, I thought the match was pretty solid, pretty good kickouts. I like the fact that they kind of interchanged their finishers. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I think I give that match 6.5 out of 10. Why not? It's generous. We're generous here in the first episode. And yeah, that was pretty much the show. After that, Punk just celebrates. Punk wins, by the way. He just kind of celebrates. He cuts a quick promo, but that's post-show stuff. That promo was great, by the way. And that's about it. That's Raw on Netflix. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Raw on Netflix. Overall, Raw on Netflix premiere. I felt like it was a very packed episode of Raw, but at the same time, a very empty episode of Raw. The best way I can describe it, and I told this to a friend earlier today, it was like buying a big party-sized bag of Cheetos at the store, and you see how big the bag is, and you're like, damn, that looks big, that looks good, them Cheetos look fantastic, I'm having the munchies right now, I can't wait to eat this shit. And then when you open it, half the bag is air. And there's only like a couple of Cheetos in there. And you're like, that's what this episode felt to me. It was way overhyped. It was not well booked that much. I mean, I didn't even feel like it was booked. It was barely booked. It was, nothing happened. Nothing of note happened. Too many legends showing up to try and get a cheap pop. Why is Hogan there? Why is Taker there? Why is Dwayne there if he's not going to do anything? Why are any of these people there? A lot of these segments with the legends specifically really didn't need to be there. We could have used them to showcase new talent, because one thing about this show that kind of pissed me off a little bit is the fact that this is the first Raw on Netflix, and you've made it a big fucking deal for weeks about how much of a big new audience this is going to get. In Cena's promo, he literally mentioned how all of you people in the crowd, your section, your community, the fans of wrestling are gonna be so much bigger now with Netflix. And yet the entire show, you didn't, like, especially if it's someone new watching, you didn't show anybody that, like, you didn't really showcase that much new talent. You didn't really showcase that much new people. I mean, okay, for a new person watching, okay, Rhea Ripley, they'll they're gonna be like, okay, that's someone I'm interested in. That's someone new. Liv Morgan, that's someone interesting. That's someone new. They'll see, Drew and Jay. They might recognize Drew from back in the day, or they might not. They'll be like, oh, that's cool. That guy came out with Travis Scott. That's pretty cool. They'll see Punk and Seth, and they'll be like, hey, I remember seeing Punk. I know who's that Seth guy. That's pretty cool. But like, other than that, you threw in all these legends that didn't do shit for your show, didn't do anything to add anything to the show. They were just there as product placements. That's it. And when you could have taken that chance to showcase other people to this new audience, why the fuck was the Intercontinental Championship for Women's Finals not in the show? That could have been the perfect opportunity to, number one, have a big moment, have a big historic moment, showcase your women's roster for this new audience that's just coming in. Like, the showcase you could have had for Lyra and Dakota on this show would have been amazing. You could have had so many new fans. Like, oh my god, these girls, they were going crazy in the ring. Give them 20 minutes. The 20 minutes Dwayne spent yapping about absolutely fucking nothing could have gone to the Women's Intercontinental title match. You could have had new fans pop in and be like, wow, look at these girls go fucking crazy. But no, you just had to have Dwayne come out here and yap about nothing for 20 minutes. A Penta, he could have debuted instead of fucking Hogan or Taker coming out, and you could have had those same new fans discover this new crazy fucking Mexican luchador character come out, and he's all face painted with a mask and shit, all badass and shit. And you could have had that could have been a hook for these new people coming in, just kind of looking for something to watch on Netflix, and then they pop into the live stream and they see Penta out there fucking dropping Canadian destroyers on Chad Gable and doing the, and they new audiences, they would have been like, yo, holy shit, what the fuck is this dude? Like, that's crazy. But no, you just fucking had to have Taker there do a lap, and you had to have fucking Hulk Hogan come out and get booed for 5 minutes, right? You could have had Becky Lynch come out, a big moment, a big return, and set up a new women's storyline, but you didn't want to do that. Overall, Raw Netflix premiere, very disappointing, very underwhelming, a lot of hype with no substance. I'll give it a out of 10. I'll give it a 5, almost a 4. Like this is 5 and this is 4. It's gonna be like right here, barely a 5, almost a 4 out of 10. Just overall, it's disappointing. A lot of potential, but just nothing of note. So yeah, that's my grade for Raw on Netflix. Overall, yeah, that was my review for Raw on Netflix. If you liked it, hit a like. If you didn't like it, you can dislike. I don't really give a shit. If you want to subscribe, that also works. We can make the channel grow a little bit more. I am going to keep uploading a lot more of these over the week. I want to try and keep a consistent schedule. Review Raw every week because it's more accessible and I have Netflix. Review Dynamite every week because I have HBO and I can watch Dynamite now. It's fucking crazy. It is. The one thing I can learn from this week is like, man, I'm appreciative because I don't have like TV, you know. I wasn't able to watch Raw or SmackDown or Dynamite or anything for the past like 2-3 years. The last time I watched a full episode of Raw was like damn, like 2020, possibly 2019. But yeah, now I can actually like sit down and watch it every week, which is fucking mind-blowing to me. Like I'm able to do that now. So now that I have that opportunity, I want to take advantage and I want to do some Raw reviews every week whenever I get the chance. Some Dynamite reviews because I want to do AEW also. Now that if I have the accessibility to watch it, I want to review it. If I have it accessible to me, I want to watch it, I want to review it. I want to try and review Raw, I want to try and review Dynamite, I want to try and review Collision. SmackDown, we'll think about it because SmackDown's not on Netflix for the US. So, and I don't have like TV, like I don't have cable or anything like that. So that one we might have to figure something out, but we can work something out. I can just like go through like the clips on YouTube and kind of piece the show together. I will have to say like a disclaimer that hey, I didn't watch the full show, so like don't come at me if I say something you don't like. But yeah, I want to try and keep a consistent basis. The gaming videos are going to keep happening. The videos with the boys, they are going to keep happening. A little less frequent, just because we're all grown ups now, so we all got stuff we gotta do. We got responsibilities now. But the gaming videos will continue. They will keep popping up here and there. The videos with the boys, they will keep popping up here and there too. Um, we're coming back. We're coming back. Yes, sir. So yeah, if you want to join in for the ride, we're already 108 subscribers last time I checked. Let's keep that number growing. Hell yeah. And yeah, you guys have a good one.